Ever wonder if governments are hiding something huge from us? Something extraterrestrial? We're all told to question things, right? Like, don't charge your phone to 100%, or is that diet pill actually working? Well, today, we're diving into a real head-scratcher, an incident so bizarre and so shrouded in secrecy, it's been dubbed Brazil's Roswell. Get ready, because what happened in Varghina, Brazil, might just make you question everything you thought you knew about UFOs, aliens, and the lengths authorities will go to keep a secret. The year was 1996. The sleepy, picturesque town of Varghina, Brazil, was about to be rocked by an event that would echo through UFO lore for decades. It was a normal Saturday morning, January 20th. Around 1 a.m., reports started trickling in. A strange object had crashed in the vicinity. Witnesses described seeing something falling from the sky, something not of this earth. And then, the military arrived. Quietly at first, then in full force. But the real story, the one that blew this wide open, started a few hours later, in broad daylight. Around 3:30 p.m., three young women, Liliane, Valkyria, and Katia, were taking a shortcut through a vacant lot, heading home. And that's when they saw it. Huddled against a wall, a creature unlike anything they had ever imagined. Small, about 4 to 5 feet tall, with dark, oily skin, large, glowing red eyes, and 3 prominent bumps on its head. It seemed injured, perhaps disoriented. The girls, terrified, ran screaming. But this wasn't just a brief sighting. This was just the beginning. According to numerous reports, the Brazilian military and fire department were already in the area, seemingly hunting for something. Multiple witnesses, including a couple who saw another creature being dragged into a truck, painted a picture of a coordinated operation. These aren't just isolated anecdotes. These are accounts from various parts of the town, all converging on a similar narrative. Something non-human was being captured. It's alleged that at least 2, possibly more, of these creatures were captured. One supposedly taken to the local hospital for examination, then transferred to a larger facility. The other, that's where things get even darker. Enter Marco Elicherez, a young, healthy military police officer. According to his family, Marco was directly involved in the capture of one of the creatures. He allegedly handled it with his bare hands. Just weeks later, Marco fell gravely ill. Doctors diagnosed a severe, rapidly spreading infection. His family described lesions, a high fever, and excruciating pain. Within a month, Marco Elichereze was dead. What makes this chilling? The official cause of death was never fully explained to the family. His medical records mysteriously vanished, only to reappear years later, heavily redacted and inconclusive. Was it a coincidence? Or did Marco contract something from the creature? Something the government desperately wanted to keep under wraps? The official explanation from the Brazilian government? Nothing. Zero. Zip. They dismissed it all as mass hysteria, misidentification of local animals, or simply a hoax. But the evidence, or rather, the lack thereof, only fueled the fire. Key military personnel involved were transferred. Witnesses were allegedly intimidated into silence. And the sheer number of credible accounts, from civilians to military firefighters, simply cannot be ignored. Think about it. Multiple independent witnesses describing similar events and creatures. A healthy young officer dying mysteriously after direct contact, and a government that suddenly becomes incredibly tight-lipped. So what do you think, curious Doe's explorers? Was Varghina really just a case of mistaken identity? Or was it something far more profound? An actual extraterrestrial crash, a government cover-up, and a life tragically lost in the process? The Varghina incident remains one of the most compelling UFO cases in history, a dark stain on Brazil's official narrative, and a chilling reminder that sometimes the truth is stranger and more hidden than fiction. Let me know your theories in the comments below. Have you heard other stories like this? Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Curious Dose for more mind-bending mysteries, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive.